vibes popping and little vibes stopping. Hey, big vibes popping and little vibes stopping. Hey,
big vibes popping
and little vibes stopping. Hey,
ball on these vibes
and we do it again.
We gon' vibe. We gon' vibe.
We gon' vibe it again.
We gon' vibe.
We gon' vibe. We gon'
vibe it again.
And we gon'
vibe.
We gon'
vibe.
We gon' vibe. What it do, what it do?
Welcome to another episode of TheVibe.
It's your favorite, Chix Lungu.
I'm Chix Proph.
And we are TheVibe.
You know what it is, you know what it is. Not an episode, we don't know the number like we always say.
Sure.
But like, you know, shout out for everybody that keeps watching.
Sure.
I don't feel like we thanked them enough.
Actually thank you guys.
Like, shout out, guys.
Because do you know what's crazy? Something that we've seen from the metrics, right? Like people, when we first started this, people were just watching because they were our friends. It was like 5 minutes. They would watch and clock out. We know what y'all did. And then further than that, like now, like you can see like our average minutes have gone so far high up.
Yeah.
Like it's literally, I won't tell you the time, but it's literal multiples. Like people are actually watching the episode now, which it means a lot to us,
shout
guys.
Shout out, like thank you very much, you know what I mean? And we'll keep trying, you know, to do better, refine it, enjoy it. You know what I mean? Give you guys the vibe that you guys need. You know what I mean?
Simple as that.
That's all it is. That's what it is.
Sure.
So, Tana, what are we drinking today, though?
So, we are drinking Bobbejaan, right?
Isn't that monkey in Afrikaans? Bobbejaan.
Fact checker. We all jumped today.
I think monkey in Afrikaans is Bobbejaan. Because we did
you might be right.
We did a poem.
Sure.
In primary school, it was Bobbejaan, something.
Sure, that sounds familiar.
So I was like,
it sounds familiar. Sure.
Because this is a monkey on here. Yeah,
it is. Like it all makes sense after you said it.
Yeah, I don't think it's monkey. I think it's baboon. Bobbejaan.
It might be baboon.
But yeah, dope. That's dope. Bobbejaan. Let's see what you're on. It's a liqueur. 30%. All right, dog. You can crack them.
So we are very not sure what this is going to make.
Yeah, we don't even know
how it looks. Yeah,
okay, based on colors, I say it's gonna come out like brown cream.
I'm saying red.
Okay. All right.
3, 2, 1, green. Okay,
All right. Fair. So it's like a Jaeger.
Yeah. Which fact checker today did mention
that. Yeah, it is a Jaeger.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, you guys are right. It's
baboon.
It's baboon.
Okay. Thank you. It's killing me. Fact checker got his sexy voice on, dog. You know what?
How you speak?
This is my brother.
Bro, do you know what kills me about that shit, ne? Because our female vibers, ne? When we switched up the fact checker, ne? There's certain brews, ne? Where hands are like, hey, yo, who that nigga? That nigga voice sounds, I know it's gonna happen again. Shout out.
Almost definitely, my brother.
Yours.
Even took the thing off the mic.
Cheers, my brother. Cheers to y'all.
Yeah.
Jägermeister.
With Coke.
Jägermeister, yeah. Jägermeister. Somebody, I had a video, I watched a video recently of somebody how they say Jägermeister, but they didn't say Jägermeister. Boy, ew. The way they butchered the word was disgusting. But yeah, this is basically
crazy.
Anyways.
Sure.
You can go first, my brother.
Okay, all right, cool. So, my chat for you this week, right? I feel like we're in like a... Do you remember the Industrial Revolution?
Yes.
I think we're on the precipice of like another revolution, like in terms of like the way and manner in which things work.
Yeah, I think.
Sure.
So sorry to cut you off. From when I was in university, we were in the 4th Industrial Revolution.
Sure.
What is it for? No, Information Revolution.
Yeah, like I think it was the information.
Industrial Revolution.
Sure.
4IR or whatever they call it.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so This one though, I think is going to stem off whatever comes out of, because I'm not smart enough to like know where it's going, the direction in which it's going. But AI is coming and it is what it is.
Yep.
Right. So
you heard what's it, Sinclair the other
Sure.
time? That lady that was dating her AI.
It's just changing the way a lot of things work, right? So my chat today is sort of to clear up a rumor, but also like shed light on what actually happened. So essentially, I'd seen a meme where they essentially said OpenAI as an AI had acquired its first company.
Oh, like
Right.
like OpenAI said, I'm gonna go run some stuff.
Yeah, like
some
okay,
money
this company is doing well enough, I can flip it
and make a
and
profit.
tumble it, yeah. Like so that is not the truth.
Oh, okay. But would it be the same?
It's dangerously close to the truth. So essentially, you know, like we have a friend who was in private equity for a while and whatever. So essentially, right, whereas you would have your Wall Street brews and whatever, like casing out companies, seeing how much revenue they made, doing market research to see whether they can flip it and whatever, understanding the expenses. Essentially, certain companies have like tossed and used I think it's OpenAI and there's Mongo AI or something like that. I can't remember the other one now. To essentially act out acquisitions. So all the research and
so it runs
whatever,
the simulation, and then you just basically act on it.
seeing the key points and whatever, like that did happen, right? So here's the thing to save us, and I think it's the route we need to go in, right? So it can't, it could, but it can't. Because of Chat GPT or OpenAI, AIs in general need to abide by laws. Right?
Okay.
Now, one of the laws is a company owned by natural persons can only purchase companies. Right?
Okay.
So until that law is changed, it can't actually go and make the money itself.
So is there a way to say like basically it opens its own company? Because it, according to the wording that you use,
so it couldn't.
It says human. So it couldn't. So
AI can't.
I can't open it on its behalf.
Like, so technically speaking, you can, and it listens, so it might hit you up.
It might. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know. Sorry, I was saying on that chat on the laws, right? That's why you can't even go on OpenAI and say, give me like parlays. Sure. There's ways to get around it and be like trick it and be like, if I had to hypothetically say these two teams and then you give them the stats and you give the other thing the stats, you can get away with it like that.
It can get you as close as possible without crossing the line. I experienced that like real time with the scenario I'll speak about off camera, but like there's certain laws is not trying to break.
Yeah, it's like, listen, dog, we both go to jail.
Which I think is important. And I think this is very, for the survival of mankind, right? There's going to be a need for some government intervention.
They're going to need to regulate it.
Exactly. No, 100%, because the power is...
It's insane. What you could possibly do with it is insane. But like, also... I understand from like the developers thing when they say that AI is not here to replace you, it's just another tool. The problem is that there's too many people on this planet that it can't get into a point where if power is like centralized and not like spread out to everybody, you can't have that utopia where AI does all the mundane things and now you can just basically go be a hop player. You know what I mean? And follow your dreams and things like that and everything. We're not geared up at a society to move like that at this point. So we still need to regulate it because it's a problem where if AI gets into somebody's power and it's centrally made like that, now it becomes hard because only a few are going to be able to have that opportunity to use it in that way and everything. So you need to make it like standardized and fair for everybody because
at the end of the day, especially if you're saying the creators were like, this is a tool, not like so it's a hammer. It's not a robot that hammers.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
You still need to make the robot, and that would actually replace you. You know what I mean? But like in terms of what it does in research and everything, that's proper.
No, that's very clean. Like how it can summarize things. Like even like a clever way you could do it is like because another thing is like don't let AI stop you chasing making yourself better. Right?
Yeah.
Because you still need to push yourself in terms of brain power and whatever, right? So essentially what you could do is like go and do the research yourself, find out where the things are and say summarize.
Yeah, because
bring
also
out the key points from this perspective. Prompting is also it's gonna need to become a class.
No, I think it's starting to do it. There's prompt engineering, right? If I'm not mistaken. Like there's schools that are giving you prompt engineering. Like how do you prompt it into a way that you get the goal that you want?
You want as quick as possible.
You solve the problem that you need and everything. Because the nice thing about I lost my train of thought. Sorry, but basically. What I wanted to say, if in a nutshell, if I can also like basically also get back to it, is that when it comes to AI, using it as a tool in terms of it making us more efficient.
True.
Because you go do the research. If you had to go do that research that it's going to go pull off and take the sources you're going to do, it's just going to take you a longer period.
True.
And it just cuts that time. The trick is that AI does make mistakes. So you have to be able to troubleshoot
exactly
when you see something that's
I know that
out
in real
of,
time. Sure,
you know what I mean? Because I've seen it like even in like normal things that I'm like, hey yo, dog, I asked you the Premier League champions and you put this team here. Why is this here?
And then we'll say, oh, sorry, you're correct.
Did you see that guy that made the two AIs basically argue? So he had OpenAI in the one hand, he had Gemini in the other hand, right? And then I think he asked it what color, what letter, like in terms of colors, which color has X in it. And then this OpenAI said black. And the other one was like, hey, whoa, hold up. Black, in fact, does not have an X in it. And there was a black
man behind it and he lost his...
He started investigating it. He's like, hey, Gemini, ask OpenAI, why they put an X?
And like, bro, my thing is like, I was trying to think why it could get there, and I was like, maybe because of X-Men. X-Men was like a fucking, like, you know how they designed it around the black man's pride type shit. I was like, maybe it was like that, dog.
What I thought about it said Blakey, because also he has an X in his name, so it took it from the artist Blakey.
That's the most plausible one I've heard.
Was like, yeah, it
that's the most plausible one I've heard.
He's black also, Blakey.
Sure, like, but like...
Also, they were saying the blacks.
It's seeing so much racism. It's being fed so much racism.
Yeah, because
I wouldn't put it past KKK members to be prompting some stuff on some, these blacks.
With an X. They won't give us the ER, the hard ER, so we'll take it back with an X.
So it doesn't get flagged. They're spelling black with the X.
Oh! Yep. And it's also a play on Malcolm X. Yeah, we're going to take that away from them also too. Yeah. Come on now. And also, one thing I've also realized about, one thing I found out about those KKK members, their hierarchy goes in terms of like Grand Wizard. That's like the highest ranking. Like, that's what you guys are even calling them, wizards. Guys,
so guys, don't ever think that this witchcraft thing just happens here. Because this thing's international.
Yep.
People putting hexes on people in America.
Do you know what gypsies are? Make a Limpopo man shake,
my boy Kanye. Now they're trying to go after the goat.
It's insane. It's insane how Kanye...
Sure.
4 or 5 years ago, 3 years ago... Madman. Now
he might have been onto something.
It's like Yes. You know that saying, the crowd is fickle,
True.
dog. It literally is, bro.
Bruce were dissecting what he said. Remember when Kanye had lost the plot for me? Listen, like I dropped off him for a bit when the Illuminati rumors came out and whatever. I was like, hey, I'm not trying to hear this song backwards and he's saying
We're
like
going to hell, we're going to hell, we're going to hell.
Like,
No,
yeah.
nah, come
Also,
on.
those expose videos were crazy.
Dog, when
bro.
people would say, yeah, if you listen to it in reverse at 1 minute 30, it's going to give you a curse. Like, bro, these guys are saying doo doo, that's all I can hear, bro. It's
just some niggas in Paris.
That's it.
That's why. Do you know what killed me, ne? Jay-Z said like a while back, or like I think like a month back, he's like, you know what, ne? I'm tired of playing defense, ne? I'm outside now. Cause y'all feel the need to speak about me so much, ne? I'm just done with it. Like now I'm outside, now I'm in your face.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why when have you ever seen Jay-Z at the Met Gala?
the Met Gala.
He does naughty
Yeah.
stuff. Then he popped out. In a wearing a watch that's your net worth.
Your lifetime net worth for most of
$6 million. Fact check out, how much is that in rand?
You take it for the ladies.
Yeah, I am doing this
I saw
for the vibe.
I saw the Rocks
True.
watch at the
True.
Met Gala,
True.
the Jacob the jeweler one, and I was like, okay.
You love Jacob shit.
No, you know what's the thing about Jacob,
you've been.
which
Yeah.
is crazy.
True.
So Jacob was cool when he started, because he got into the hip hop scene.
Sure.
When he made that rainbow
Yeah,
thing,
sure.
and everybody was
Sure,
rocking that stuff
sure.
and everything. Then he went to prison, right? And then Cole hit that line, Jacob the jeweler much cooler now that he a felon. And we're like, hey, yo, right? And then people in the watch industry, though, didn't take him seriously after he came out. So Jacob and Cole went through a bit of a slump.
I feel like
And then, I don't know what he did now, right? But like in the recent, like last 3 years, he's been getting his watchmakers and his things to like prominent celebrities and
Sure.
stuff, and putting it at a price tag where those celebrities
Sure.
are saying, yes, I'm willing to buy
Sure,
that.
sure.
So I don't think the watch community has fully accepted Jacob now, but like celebrities are saying it's cool now again.
Yeah, so, but what I'll say about Jacob the jeweler watches is like, they've essentially satisfied hip hop culture all along, right? That's where he made his bread and butter, and it's dope for that, right? I think now he's trying to play in a different realm.
Yeah.
I think he's made the conscious decision that these watch brews will put some respect on my name.
On my name.
Right? So he's trying to do more within that space. Né? I won't lie to you, and I've said it many times on this podcast that I'm a thought, right? I wouldn't buy one for that type of money he's trying to sell.
Yeah, look, so that's why he even said it. Like, he's selling it to celebrities
Sure.
at a price
Sure.
they willing to say okay. By me saying that, I was saying, when I hear the price tags on some of the Jacob watches, I'm like, that's insane compared to what I know about watches now. You know what I mean? Back in the day when I loved Jacob, oh yeah, you got the 6 mil?
Fam, I've been looking up the same thing like a couple of times. I even did the math myself.
Just to double check.
Just to make sure.
My bad.
6 million USD in rands is 98 billion 280
Billion?
Million.
Nah, million.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
million. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Million, it's million.
It has to be.
It has to be million.
6 million US.
niggas.
NEGUS. Now, because I know the conversion rate.
Isn't it 16 rand to the...
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. That makes
98.
way more sense, bro.
Sure. Yeah, no, okay. Sure.
So it's 98,284,260.
rand.
Bro,
For a
the
watch.
watch
Just his watch.
is 2 million off my like disappear number.
Like, after that,
2 million, yeah, like
good.
It's like
I'm good, my kids are good.
I might FaceTime you once a year to say happy birthday.
You guys said whose net worth is this?
No, net worth. No. This was the watch that Jay-Z was wearing at the
wearing.
Met Gala.
You were saying you were comparing it to somebody's net worth. Like this is somebody's net worth.
Yes, that's what he said. I said lifetime net worth.
Yeah.
Like that's how much you're probably making your lifetime if you're lucky.
Yeah.
If not,
No,
your
I said
generation.
he was wearing rich people's net worths.
Oh, yes.
On his, and am I lying?
Even rich people don't.
Bro,
Facts, dog.
it's
Facts,
scary.
bro. And I don't even think that was because I think the Rocks one was worth more.
No.
That Jacob the Jeweler one. Or was that? No, that one was 2 million.
I think
US.
it's 2 million, yeah,
Yes, it was
something
2
like that, or
million
1.2. I saw 2, but
Yeah,
it
I
was
saw
nowhere
2.
near
Yeah,
Jay.
I remember 2. Yeah. That Jay said, listen here.
Listen here.
Kids.
Come here, little man, let me talk to you.
Talk to y'all.
Sure.
Did you see when they tried to get Blue Ivy to remove her shades? And she's like, nah. They asked the mom. They asked Blue Ivy first. She said, nah. They went to go ask the mom. The mom said like, yo, they saying remove your shades. Yeah, like, please could you move? She's like, nah. They said, alright, we're gonna go ask Papi. You see him even come. They're like, he even does this. They're like, they're asking for you to move your shades. She's like, nah.
Sure.
It's part of the look.
Sure.
I stand on it.
That's because she's starting to be old money.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And
Yeah.
it's new old money.
Yeah,
and new old money moves different to old money.
Because you gotta
Do you get
establish
me?
the old money.
Like,
you know what I mean? I can't be taking these people like we're still
Sure.
new money.
Like, bro.
We're not.
Like, I'm not your patsy. My parents had to do that. I don't have to.
No. Yes. They paved the way for me, for you.
So
to say,
I can say no. Legit.
it's part of the look, man. What do you say? Like,
Sure.
and literally,
Sure.
that's what it's about.
Sure.
That's what it's about.
Exactly.
Blue Ivy is
Sure.
not arrogant for doing
Sure.
that. No, she has to establish she knows the game she's playing in. She understands the waters, and she needs to say, listen,
Sure.
I need to keep this legacy going as much as they did. Because now you ain't going to...
Sure.
If my mom had shades on, you weren't going to tell her,
Sure.
take off your shades.
No, fair. Not true. So I was hearing about my niece now. So my niece, her granddad is racked. Her dad went and made money, nah, on his own, right? So the dad has money and the granddad has more money and still climbing, right? So she's now third generation. As soon as she gets to third generation, it's kind of old. Yeah, like, because the old money people now were called old money like just before the 2000s, but their grandads got money during the prohibition.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So it takes 3 generations to create old money.
Create like
right?
old money, yeah.
Bro.
Oh, and also like a certain amount of money.
Yeah, there's levels
There's
to this.
levels, you know what I mean? Because like this is second generation for blue, but like the money is so much that it can be 6th generation.
No facts.
You know what I mean? So
Bro,
already old money.
A generation could spend 100 million.
That's gonna be fine.
They'll be good.
Fine.
They'll
The
be
next
good.
2 generations
Sure.
can do the same thing.
It's like that.
It's not
It's
still
like
like the
that.
only thing that could like jeopardize this whole thing is the end of the earth.
Bro, like
Apocalypse
literally.
times.
Yeah.
If that's not going to
Yeah.
happen, like
Sure.
that's how much they have.
There's some that just, they got it like
Yeah,
that.
my house
It's-
bigger than yours. My house bigger than yours.
Like
Come
a result.
on.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Like, bro, they could live off interest of what they're worth.
Yes. Choose money can buy.
Yes. So what I'm saying is, so she killed me, ne? She doesn't like designer, it's scratchy. So she prefers like Zara.
Shout out to her, man.
You get me?
I ain't never gonna knock anybody that's gonna have a whole lot of money on their purchasing decisions.
But remember, just now I said I'm a thought. And like, because I'm a thought,
are you
ne?
feeling scratchy
No,
on the
like,
top there?
if you don't get it, forget about it. Thingy, I will wear what I have to wear to look like what I feel like I'm worth.
Ah, wait. All right. No.
Right?
Yeah. Shout out.
That's the truth of it.
Yeah.
I am plotting on some 100K sneakers. I'm far from it.
But you're
I'm
plotting.
2% way to the savings. Right? I could stop now and get myself some Air Forces. but
no.
I could go the whole way.
You can go the whole way.
You get me, ne?
Guys, like,
Sure.
comment, subscribe.
Let's get this nigga into some sneakers.
Some sneakers.
So,
That's all it.
even
you, if you donate, we can get an African kid into some shoes. You know?
into some.
Some
I want to start a GoFundMe. I want to see something to get me into some Louis V. I wonder how much of you guys relate to my plight.
You know?
Because if we all give $50, I could get
some Louis V.
Some Louis V's.
You know what I mean?
What I'm saying is like, so from our most watched video, if everyone gave like
10 rand. Our most watched.
30, like, oh yeah, our most watch is now high. Yeah. If everyone who watched that gave me 10 rand, I'll get it.
10 rand, and then you know what?
Sure.
We'll even have like a young party at Conquer with the change.
Yeah,
but it can come through.
I think you misunderstood. I don't want the second hand ones. Hey, don't hear me with that. Now I wanna walk and stand like I'm at a club outside and try and pretend like I'm not like too late so they can allow me in the store. You get me? And the bouncer says, what a visceral experience. You see what I'm saying, bro? It's my challenge. We were having this discussion before. Our chat went far, but like I said what I needed to say. Thingy, this is a trend. It's a growing trend. I don't like it. Because last week you guys said my chimpanzees. Awareness for the chimpanzees.
That's a strong word.
Thingy. What's that saying?
Hey yo, I won't even lie to you, fam.
You can charge it.
I was vibing with you right now.
Yeah, and we were vibing.
I was vibing. With you.
Oh, I was saying I'm a thought, right?
You said numerous times.
Yeah, I need this good stuff. I need the bouncer to check me. And then say, okay, you can go in. Do you know why there's a bouncer there? Not that the store is full, ne? There's only, I think it's 4 or 5 staff in the Louis V store. And there should only be 1 client for every staff.
Oh, okay. So you can only allow a certain amount in. I was watching our favorite show, My Dream.
It's my story.
I blew it. Legendary show. Legendary
also, I eat
show.
that out. Yeah,
I thought you were Fruity Loops, bro.
I was
like, no, what plugins does this guy have? He's hidden it. So I was watching our favorite show there, and one of the guys, he got money from, please don't touch my refs, ref Simmons, and then the innings, right? So he took all his buddies, right, to the store, and he was like, listen, my brother, I have budgeted 50K, close those doors. He was like, listen, my brother, say less. Sisi, close those doors. And they spent the whole 50K at that store. And they were just like, here. And it wasn't even one of those where there's a bouncer outside.
Do you know why?
They just said,
oh, that's why.
No, yeah, it wasn't. No, he didn't. No, because I blew it, guys. Like on ref, ne, most that I've seen from ref, ne, because I'm a connoisseur of I blew it. Ne, the most that I've seen from ref, a payout ne, from a ref, it has been like 6.8.
True.
Maybe 7.
True.
Right. So, because I blew it is highly it's versatile. It's not just ref Simmons.
True.
Some it's people that got inheritance. Some people that won like a whole lot of money. Some people it's different. Like they'll show you different things. They'll even one of the people was Brenda Fassie's kid was on I blew it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
it's actually an enjoyable experience. Sorry.
So the ref ne, that guy that I've seen the most people get is like 6-7, right? That's maybe when you go to Louis V. But this was a guy from KZN who was like not even, it wasn't Durban. You know what I mean? It was KZN. You feel me?
Listen to people's words. When they say KZN, they mean KZN. If they say I'm from Durban, they mean they're from Durban. Sure.
Right? So he got, I think his one was 2.8 that he got.
Okay.
So with 2.8, you don't go to Louis, dog. You don't go to do those things, bruh.
They will not close the store
yeah.
for you.
You go to Studio 58, bruh.
Sure.
55, 56, Studio 88. What studio is it?
You're right. It's 88. I thought you were right with the 58. I knew there was an 8. When you said 88, I was like, that's right.
Yeah, Studio 88. Yeah, wait. You go there and you say...
You as much of a thought as me, huh? I love it. My N-words are uppity. I love it. I love it.
You go there, then you say, okay, listen, guys, now you can follow. Let me do the things, you know. That's where you can, if you're feeling very froggy, you can even hit a sports scene. But don't go to the big branches. Go to the smaller ones. Then you can say, like with the 2.8, voila, the close. You know what I mean? But you're not going to go to a Louis V store on the 2.8.
And shut it down. Bro,
unless you're willing to
spend
go.
the whole thing.
Yeah. Or at least half.
Sure.
At least half. Because if not, bro, like, have you seen how long the slide is, bro?
Bro, I've seen because I went to go buy my partner Gucci, for her birthday. So it was my first time, but second time in the store. The first time they disrespected me. It's a story for later. But thingy.
Doesn't mean you mustn't like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. Hey, listen, that's off my day job, but get me out. Save me. Save me. What you call this? When we were there, bro, this guy walks in with 3 kids, and he's like, yeah, go choose 3 items.
Each?
Yeah.
369 Canberra line. Damn.
Nah.
Damn.
The cheapest thing in that Gucci store is cologne. After that, it's a scarf. Nah. Do you know how much that scarf costs? 8.
Huh?
Look who I'm fucking again.
8 what?
So they went, this lighty went and fetched shoes, jeans, and a skipper, nah. He fetched a fit. I saw his little sister pick out a shirt, and then I stopped paying attention, but
just on that one child.
So he's probably there, dropped a 200-300K just for his kids to get some stuff.
And then
my thing is, he didn't marshal them.
He just said,
yeah,
it's your playground. Have fun, kids.
So I'm saying, I get I blew it money, nah?
But brother,
you'll get there and say close the store. They'll make you spend it all there.
Yep. You need a lot of money for that one.
Because there was a bro who tried to lie to us that he closed down the Louis store, nah? And I was like, brother, please.
Come on.
Brother, please.
Come on now.
Take it easy, dog. Take it easy. I know you can cheat other bros, nah? But come on, you couldn't even close Burberry with that. It sounds so bougie.
Yeah, you do.
But
it's what's on your head.
I don't have it, guys.
It means the head, the crown, that means the head.
So my thing is unfortunately, I got into a pocket of understanding what rich niggas are buying, and that's where I saw
no, somebody was interviewing T-Pain recently, right?
Sure.
And they asked him what's the most amount that you've made, right? And he said 100M, right?
Sure.
And they're like, oh, was that back in the day? He's like, no, that's me now, right? But he's like, that's not a lot of money. And then people in the comments were like, Teddy Payne, never say 100 million ain't enough money. But T-Pain, if you go watch the whole thing, says, compared to others.
Yeah. Because I'm sure he's seeing some coins.
If he's making 100M, the guy that put it on to 100M has probably got 5 more than him, or at least 3, and that's
no fair,
disgusting.
Fair,
you feel me? So it's all relative to.
It really is. It really is, guys. Bro. Do you know how I understood relativity? For example, since I started working, I think I've caught 6 increases, right? I feel broker with each increase.
Yeah.
And
it be like
if you told the one that my first job, right, that this is what you'd be earning, I'll be like, dang. That ain't shit, nigga. It's nothing. I swear to you, man. as we speak, ne, I can't even say digits. I had enough money for Ubers and lunch.
That's it. That's it.
That's done.
Bro, shout out to KFC for those 2 burgers for 70 rand. Yo, hey,
you spend heavy on lunch. Me, I go Woolies. I say wedges and schnitzel. Wedges and 1 piece. 35 rand. I'm inside.
No, B.
Or Roman's pizza. Small pizza and a drink.
No, you misunderstand me, brother.
Whipped out a quarter.
You think I'm eating both burgers at lunch?
Huh? Yo, it's for the day.
One's for the lunch. At night, we have the other one, Papa. So you have to split that 70 to 45 rand for lunch and dinner. I'm sorted.
It's
I'm
like
sorted.
that. What a wild time to be alive, bro.
It's insane, Alcha. It's insane. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah. let's not talk about money we don't have yet. And you see how I said it? Yet. So, I have a question for you, sir. So it's a very simple question. Fact checker, I think you can get into it if you want to. You know what I mean? But if you could see a stat on everybody, it's the same stat. Like when I say same stat, like you can choose a stat, and it'll always pop up on the top of their foreheads. What stat would you choose?
Oh,
so like you could, like, if I can give you some examples, maybe body count.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna choose.
You know what I mean?
Because I would just like to know how much of a whore you are.
Or you could see the percentage of how much they lying to you in the conversation.
Nah, lie to me. I like lies.
But then, sure. even if you can still.
I'm not a trusting person, so I naturally assume you're lying.
You're lying, so you can suspend your reality. I like shit talkers so much. I really love them. Like, it used to piss me off, and then I was like, no, wait, there's an art to this thing. Oh, you're rage.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. You get.
Right? Yeah. So, are you going for?
Yeah, I'll see body count. I just want to know how much of a whore you are. Like, but like only like within like people who aren't related to me.
No, that's the trick.
You gotta be everyone.
Everybody. Right. So
then I can't do that.
You can see auntie, uncles, mom, and dads too.
I don't need to know. Then
it's everybody.
Then my uncle's one climbs. No, that's trauma I can't deal with.
Somebody put an example of how much they want to smash you, like how, like on a point of 0 to 100, how much they aroused, and then you go to the family function, and then you give auntie like a thing, and then you see it climb by 10, and you're like, nah, man. But it could help you if you're going out, like if you're in the club, and then you go hit some game, and then you can see that meter go.
Do you know what's like, a weird one? Nah. But only because I feel like it will help me value people more. Days till they die.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a burden.
That was one of them also that you can see when.
Because if I know for sure there's nothing I can do about it, it's going to happen one way or the other.
Yeah, because numbers, it's not like the stat that you see stays the same. Yeah. Like you said, if they catch another body, it goes up. So maybe you can do something that you see it go up. But you know.
No, I want nothing to do about it.
No, what I'm saying is that just imagine you do something and then you see it go down by like 10.
That's why I was saying I want nothing to do about it. Like
just you being around them.
The destiny is destiny.
It will just. So, but imagine seeing that. Like now.
Like.
Is it because
we take a shot and you see 5 days drop?
Knock on the door, Baba. 20 out. Is it because this person just knocked on the door? You know what I mean? That's a heavy burden. But I think it would also make you
really appreciate value time so much more.
Yeah.
It's a bit morbid, but like
No, look, I think it's morbid if you only think about the bad that you could do with it. But if you're going to take it from a point that you can appreciate it more, it's not as morbid. Or it's not even morbid at that point. It's just like, listen, I know this one, it says 2 years.
True.
Nah. let me try and enjoy those 2 years as much as I can with this person because, you know, I love them that much. Because, like we said on the previous episode, we're all got to die. So, you know what I mean? It's one of those. But
Facts.
So wait, so are you going with that?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay. Fact checker?
I think I'm gonna have to see everybody's pockets.
How much they got
How
on
much they
them?
got on them?
Everybody, even if they, I want to see the minus as well.
So
You gonna see a minus?
I know there's niggas in the club, nah.
Yay! Yeah, that
we'll
would be
go
fun
out
as
to
fuck. I
party.
don't wanna lie.
And then the homies,
Just
you can
walk
see
past-
all of them. And you're
Just
like,
walk past the brewers that are popping the bottles, and you look at the bottles, you know that it.
You see the bottle pop, boy.
Sure.
You see the bank account go down.
That would be dope. Do you know what would also kill you, ne? Like seeing the baddies around them as accounts next to them.
you'll find out they have more money.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, ow.
Facts.
Remember, this guy's busy popping 3
Facts.
champagnes that you had a
Or
minus.
you'll see just enough to get home.
So I wanted to ask you on that one. So does it have to be like in terms of the money you see, everything that I'm worth, or how much liquid cash I got?
Brother, I'm trying to see all the bank accounts put together.
Yeah, sure.
Just the bank account.
Just the bank account.
I don't care if you got assets and
Sure,
whatever.
sure.
I'm trying to see that
Like,
Hennessy bottle.
sure,
that,
sure.
that 24K.
Sure.
If
No
it's
fake.
coming out of a positive or a
Oh, negative. Oh, did he get an overdraft? Oh, that's an overdraft guy. I mean, wait. I hear that one also.
It would be fire if it had comments like borrowed from or what's the other one that you said earlier? Just enough to get home. So it doesn't
Sure,
actually show you the
It
numbers.
doesn't show the numbers. It shows their current situation. Streetwise too. That's all he's got on him. That's it. That's it. Go to another one, Albani, but he's there with 2 champagnes. Oh, China. Dog, another one's got ramen, boy. Maggie's even. Kellogg's.
No facts. No facts. Nah, it would slap.
That would be entertaining.
It
That
would
would
slap.
be
I'm
very
not gonna
much
lie.
entertaining.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know. I asked the question, but I've never actually like really thought about it since we've also been chatting. Because I think I also would have went with net worth, like how much racks you got or anything. Yeah. But also, lie. After I said I can see your lie meter go, or I think I'd go with that one.
Yeah, no
I think
fair.
I'd go with that one because like I'm very much somebody to be like, nah, you know what? Cut it off. Or let me say this. I think I'd want to go with something that measures that if in any moment we're in interaction, who knows more? Does that make sense?
Sure.
So like let's say we're out in the world.
You love arguing so much, dog.
No.
That's purely
It's not
to
that-
feed your winning of arguments.
No, it's to actually crush it. Because then if I can see that somebody's on 40% with their chat, why am I engaging some more?
True.
Clearly this person like is just 40% of the chat. Like I am in the 60. So why are we even engaging in this more? Who am I giving? Let me make the decision I need to make and go. Because now I'm thinking of like if we're in danger and you saying let's go left, I say let's go right. Then I look at you.
Sure.
Your one's on the 60. Obviously, I'm gonna go with you now. It makes sense. Now that's the right decision to
Fair.
make. Let's go with the 60 instead of my 40. You know what I mean? But if I can see my one is saying 60, your one's
Sure.
saying 40, why am I following you? Enjoy your 40%, dog. Let me go this way. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And I think that would also help in terms of like if I'm at the casino and I can see like, oh, that nigga has got 100% on him because he put this bet in
Sure.
on these cards. Let me fold.
All right.
Let me move on.
Fair
You know
play.
what I mean? Or even if I'm in business and then somebody is saying, I think we should do this. And I say, I think we should do this. And then I see 33.3%. I'm like, nah, dog. We're not going with that idea. That idea don't make sense. You know what I mean? I think if I could get that, I'd sleep so much better because then I'd know, like, okay, I'm not wasting my time.
Sure.
This is something that we can resolve already at the moment. Like somebody comes in like, yo, nigga, I can rap. I say you can rap. And then I see the number pop up and it's
Sure.
like 80%.
You can rap.
You can rap.
Okay.
Or even if I'm trying to get in a fight.
True.
Set. Now, bring.
True.
70% I'm getting my ass whipped. Hare my brother. Sure.
No, for
If it's at 20%,
yeah, hands. Sure. But fights are weird. Like you end up losing
because it's a percentage.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that
It's
I don't want
zero.
it to see.
Yeah.
I don't want it to tell me 0 to 100 because
True.
nothing's ever 0 to 100.
True. Well, you did ask it to tell you 0 to 100 because percentages.
Oh, I mean, yeah, fair.
Sure.
What I meant with 0 to 100, I didn't mean exclusively play in those two bands. Play in that range because there's a lot of things that could
Sure,
change
there's
it
factors,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, you know
there's
what I mean.
There's a reason why it's not 0, and
It's not 0, and
there's a reason why it's not 100.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. 100.
Yeah,
So
sure.
basically, I don't want it to be binary.
No, fair.
So but that would help because if I'm in the fight, if it's 80 to 20, and then he lands the first blow, and I look back and it's 70, I'm going the other way. I'm going where the punch directed me.
Because I saw like my Insta algorithm just be showing me fights now. There's a bro, right? They start like sizing each other up, test jab. Then this bro hits a Superman punch. He does a jump to the side, and then lands and then steadies himself, nah? This guy cuts the video there, he's like, as soon as a nigga hits you with a Superman punch, lost it.
It's over.
Lost it.
It's over.
He plays the video again, 3 seconds later, out.
He's out. Just to show you that.
Sure.
I saw one recently. It was 2 white boys, nah? They're fighting outside of a garage. So the guy does a first calf kick.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And he hits him with a calf kick again. Nah. Now, what's his name? Jason is there. He's saying, all right, now I can see he's going low. So as he's seeing him load for the kick again, he's like, okay, drop the hands. Let me see. At a question mark, swing it. Straight on the face, that man went boo. I was like,
Bro,
damn.
if I ever got a calf kick, I'll say, had it, dog. Had it. Execute it on time.
A dog that you're not scared that I'm going to
Bro,
pop you as soon as
we
you come
all
kick.
know how to rock.
Yeah.
That's what we know. We know school, dog. That's what we know, bro.
Not martial
Not
arts.
measured, yeah.
That's what it is.
There's a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference that
Sure,
you know MMA.
And
Means
like,
martial
bro,
arts.
and some brewers like, we need to stop this narrative of a street fight is different to a outside fight. Nah. What you forget is
Wait, the street
nah.
fight is for outside fight.
Yeah, I mean, sorry. In trained fighter. Rather street fighter versus a trained fighter.
trained
Rather,
fighter.
I go with those words. Sorry. So he was like, dog, let's stop this narrative because it's been a narrative for years. I remember this shit from high school, right? Where Bruiser like, nah, bro, like. You can do all that boxing shit, but like when you outside and
It's not the
whatever,
same.
like, bro. Here's the reality though. I will give you something, right? For a lot of the time, it's that like people went there as a place of refuge after getting their asses whipped, right? And they couldn't actually street fight. That's what led them to learning how to fight,
how to defend
right?
themselves. Yeah.
But it's the level of calmness they can experience where you rely on your rage.
Yeah, emotion, testosterone, whatever is driving you at that
and
moment.
even just natural skill, I guess.
Yeah,
To
also go
aid
with
you
it.
with that.
Because
But
the problem is that you can't recreate it.
Yeah.
Where those guys have drilled so many
much,
scenarios
bro.
where they can recreate
Bro.
step left, throw right.
Sure.
Not
yeah, sure.
No.
Swimming, as we used to call it in primary school,
Yeah.
sure.
If somebody can say, okay, I can see all these punches,
Hmm.
they're coming to me. All I need to do is step, jab.
Bang!
That's it.
Audi.
That's it.
Audi.
That's it.
Like an A4.
That is very, you're right.
Sure.
It's very different
Sure.
to street fight because when we're scooting, I hope it lands.
Yeah, sure.
So we both swimming,
Sure.
we both hitting freestyle.
Sure.
Where that guy is like, I don't need all of them to land.
Yeah. I just need one good one.
In fact, I'm willing to take two
Sure.
from your swimming. Just so I can land
give you
this
something
one.
nice. Something delicious.
That's to go.
Audi.
stiff, bro. Rigor mortis, he ain't dead, boy. So no, look, anybody that's has some combat experience, to the normal citizen, you'll probably get your ass whipped. Look, anything happens in a street fight. Anything happens in everything. Like we said with that thing with the percentages.
True.
It's always percentages. But if you ask me, betting man, 80 to 20, I'm putting my money on 80.
Sure.
And that's what's gonna happen in a street fight when you're fighting somebody who's trained, bro. Like trained guys is crazy, bro. It's worse if they know how to. Like, look, the worst thing you can fight in a street fight is a boxer. Let me not even lie to you. It's the worst thing. I hear grapplers, wrestlers, and everything, but I'm not gonna do a double leg takedown when there's tarmac under me.
It's gonna hurt you just as bad going down.
My knees are going to be finished.
True.
But
a boxer
knows one punch can end it all. If I hit you in the liver, hit you in the gut where the intestines aren't,
I know a real danger man, bro. That brother's scary, and he was from boxing. In a street fight, he's hilarious.
Yeah, because now he's looking at people floundering. He's like, "Ow, bro."
Sure, you even measuring me weird.
Like, bro, I can already see that I've already even calculated my distance and everything. I've trained it so much. It's second nature. I can recreate it. Because now that's the difference between a pro and an amateur. Have you ever played like football? You know when we play like 5-a-side, 6-a-side, and somebody scores a crazy goal, right? The problem with the crazy goal is that can you recreate it?
That same goal.
That same goal. That's what makes a pro to an amateur. An amateur can't recreate sparks of brilliance. Sparks of brilliance. Pros have things that you would say sparks of brilliance trained in as they regiment.
They're regular.
Like this is what I do. I go 1, 2, Robin, cut into the left.
Same thing.
Same thing. But
and even we were nyatsing Anthony. Dog, I won't lie. You hit that one.
You go and then still be the player. And then make sure like that's what makes a pro thing is that like even like in anything, dog, go look at LeBron. Like Kobe's famous step back, fade away.
And then it gets boring when you watch them all the time, but like you do it.
You do it. you do it. I'll give you 20 opportunities, dog. You do it. It's like I saw Steph Curry. He was doing a pre-game warm-up with his daughter. Was a nice thing, dog. So she does volleyball, right? So he's there. She's sitting on the sidelines there. So he launches it up in the volleyball thing, right? And then she comes and then she like pats it, passes it to him. He catches it. He looks. He takes a step.
Bam.
Clean. And I'm like, see, that's what makes a pro. And the thing that was crazy is that she gave him the perfect pass with a basketball to know that I just need to hit it at this amount that it's going to do exactly what I need to do.
If she has that measuredness about her, she'll be a very successful volleyball player.
Oh, dog, that is
and she can afford to. Because she's old money. Do you see my chat again? Because Dale had some money.
Steph got some money. So you know what? You got some money too.
She can.
No, right, brother. Yes, but that was my fun thing. You know, the percentages.
So what I wanted to bring up or ask, right? Slightly morbid, all right? Do you guys think, right? You should plan your own funeral before it happens. Like, so in your will and testament, they should be the planning for the funeral. I want this and this casket. I want it from here, right? I want to be buried here.
I think,
and then,
I think there's some things in there that I agree with that you should get like answers to and be like, yeah, that one, we need to do it like this. Then there's some things that are not necessarily like needed. Like the casket that you want to be buried in.
So here's my thing though.
No, look, what I'm saying is if you have enough money for your family to choose a casket for you, do I have to go get a personal casket for me?
Like, so I think you can get a like 1-2 options. This is the style, this is the color. It's like that. I want this on the inside. Because here's why I'm asking that. have you ever seen what families are going through once you die? They're not even forced to. There's people that have to lock in order to ensure
That's what I'm
that
saying.
you go out with dignity.
That's what I'm saying. If I can give everybody enough racks so that they can give me a dignified
No, but
then it's not.
that's so what I'm saying to you, that it's not even always about the money.
It's about like choice.
The choice. That's stress, dog. Like
dead.
that's people are going through things, thinking about this. I've literally been in funeral homes while
I hear that.
those are conversations. And like,
And like
dog,
now
like,
people are
it's
fighting,
not
we want this
something
one,
that
that
you
one.
should be arguing about. Like, focus on your grief. So I was, the reason why I'm asking this, is it not more humane to like allow your people to grieve for you?
And let everything be
And then
handled.
everything semi be handled. They maybe choose a caterer and whatever.
Yeah, like small
and
things.
then
Yeah, I think-
after that,
yes,
then you can just allow it to be a funeral. It's like that, and
And
keep
moves
it
on and
pushing.
everything.
Yeah.
I think also if it came down to a thing of, I don't want to go through the thought of saying, Ish, I'm gonna go view some caskets.
exactly.
It's insane.
Bro, that's-
No, look,
Yeah.
me alive.
Oh, you alive? Oh shit! Yeah, me and you think differently.
Me alive.
Sure,
God,
sure,
God,
sure,
like,
sure.
now I'm going out there and I'm shopping for my own casket. It's like that's not what I want to be seeing right now.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I mean?
You would take that immortality pill.
What Who me?
Yeah.
Hey, things have changed. But
Oh,
yeah,
things-
actually, I think I would. No, but I would.
Yeah.
Like, bro, look, I love learning. And I love seeing how things are going to pan out.
Sure.
I love retrospect.
Sure.
Retrospect is beautiful. My problem is that I'm limited, that I'll never see every retrospect to ever retrospect.
Fair.
You know what I mean? So, and I'm okay with that. I'm mortals. Nah, it's cool. But
Like that God theory you showed me the other day. Because scientists were certain on that Big Bang.
yeah, you know what I mean? It's one of those things. So it's like me giving everybody peace of mind for my funeral is when I'm dead.
Sure.
Because then it's not my problem. And honestly, whatever choice you guys make, it's not like I'm going to come and do something about it.
But I think so.
But I understand that some people's experiences with you have created bonds where they feel like I need to do something that they would enjoy. And I can say, look, I've done my last thing I can do for you, because I'm not going to be able to do anything
Sure,
for you
sure.
after this. I fully understand the plight and the weight
Sure,
that
sure.
that it has on somebody.
Sure.
But I don't want to be planning my funeral also. You just putting some energies around me and surrounding me by some things that I really don't need to be going to go do. Now I also need to go taste the food that people are going to eat that I'm not even going to go enjoy.
Sure.
Like that's wild. That's
But
wild. Look,
I think it's the
I think
selfless thing to do.
I'd do this, I'd give like 2 people power of attorney on decisions.
Okay.
So I'd say this person and this person. And if these 2 people are dead, this person, right? Or any person, I'd probably have to make like maybe a list of 6 where the youngest is way, like not way younger than me, but young enough that if the other 3 die, they're in a situation where they're old enough to be like, okay, I can make these decisions. And because it's here, nobody's going to fight me on
Sure.
it. I'd rather do that. So then that infighting and everything doesn't have to happen.
Sure.
She can just be like, yeah, look, that casket's
Fair.
Or even be like, if somebody's going to have like an Bob thing and they say, my sister,
Sure.
we have the whole entire package. It's a premium deal. Just pay for it once.
Sure.
She can say, yes, let's move on with it. I want to have time to grieve. That's not.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to have that
Sure,
burden of trying to make it something that I would enjoy. Because it's crazy. I think it's wild saying I want to make a funeral that's dignified. I didn't want to have a funeral in the first place.
But so, and I think maybe that's a difference in personalities and people, right? I know it's coming anyway, right? So I would like for my remaining loved ones to not have to focus on other things than getting over my death.
Fair.
That's my viewpoint.
I mean, but sometimes there can be like a healing process for them. It's organizing all that stuff and everything. It makes sense when everybody's like on the same page and we're all like kumbaya and everything, so we don't have to fight about it. It's like, oh, what pictures are we going to go put up? And then they all have to go through the pictures together, and then they can bond over that and say, oh, remember this picture when we took it here and everything. It can be therapeutic if it's a smooth process for them also. Planning for that thing. It's not, I don't think it's always a situation where it's a burden for them to plan for your funeral if they don't have to worry about anything. If anything, it's maybe more like we have the resources, and us going through all these things, we can come up with new ways and new ideas to be like, oh, that would be nice. Oh, it would be nice. We can afford it, right? Yeah, away. He'd like it also, right? Yeah, away. And then, keep it pushing. So I guess I think it would depend on the family dynamic. If I could see, like, if I go to the doctor and he says, hey, doc, 2 more years, and then I see my family dynamic and I'm like, hey, okay, these ones could do it together, and it could
I'm
be
personally trying to do that in like the next 3 years or so. Like I'm trying to just have the money, say I want it from here, I want this style or whatever, and then it shouldn't be an argument. I need the funds because I have funeral policies, like the funds need to equal, and it's like that. It's cozy, we keep it pushing, because also the thing about funeral policies is they increase over time, like in terms of how much inflation is looking like. So it's like that. Rather I have that and know yo, my people are safe, and if I need them to spend, like I said, as little time getting over me, and I feel like that's more important to me.
What I wanted to ask you is what, in terms of certain things, would you handle?
Sure. So I would handle burial site, casket, and which company is bringing my body from the mortuary, wherever it is.
Okay, that's not bad. Though, if you're just gonna put it on, if you're gonna put it on those 3 things,
and then they must also do the tent, chairs, and whatever by my thing. And then if you guys, wherever church you guys want to take me to and whatever, that's okay. That's cozy. You guys can do that, but I don't want those, because those are the little things that cause tiffs between the people that you love, and it's not something that you guys should be going through. I hear you on the location one. If I can say something like, I want to be buried here, that one, then I always used to say I wanted to
because now people can fight. Sorry, you were saying?
I wanted to be, because this is you are now being part of the real vibe. I always used to say to you, I wanted to be buried back home, where I was born type. I'm slowly changing that train of thought. So I think I would probably be buried here.
Because the one thing I wanted to say is that the thing that would cause a tiff is if one family it's too far for them to visit you and another family it's close, it's that could cause a tiff, because especially if you're close with both families, it's we both want to have the equal opportunity to go see this person and give our respects and make sure that they're close enough that it feels they're here, you know what I mean? So that location thing, it's very, I hear that one on location, on saying, well, it doesn't matter then. This is my wish.
Sure.
So you guys don't have to fight about it.
People imagine your wishes when you start.
Yeah. It's like how people imagine how you are in a relationship before they get into a relationship.
Exactly. And then find out this person actually trips half the time.
Yeah. This ain't it for me. You know what I mean?
It can be cool during the day, but at night, the vampire.
Back to my percentage. You see, now if you could see people's percentages, you could be so everybody is
but then it's never a lie,
because
they are just both of those people.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that'll help me in an informed decision, be okay, we 50-50 in terms of...
Bro, I am of the understanding crazy people lie the least.
Yeah, well, that's because they're not trying to keep up the facade of everything. They're tired of it.
So it's you might see someone who's not really lying that much and think, oh, this is good.
No.
Auntie.
I mean, it's not lying. It's percentage of what they are saying.
The knowledge.
Yeah, in terms of if it's if it's going to go,
you're going to see a lot of hundreds because they believe that.
It's not about what you believe. I'm not doing, my percentage is not on belief. It's on, I'm asking the universe. What's your take?
Fair.
If anything, then I'm asking God, what do you think the percentage of this person be? Right?
My thing is with regards to that, like not to open a deeper chat, but I'm going to open a deeper chat.
Wow, so you don't say it just to do it.
If it's God's knowledge that we're seeking.
Oh, then it's 0 to 100 all the time.
No, what I'm saying is that like if...
not knowledge, opinion.
Okay.
Which is his knowledge.
I mean, as an omnipotent being, I don't know if I said that right, but you guys know what I was trying to say. Essentially, what you think and what you experience is the truth, right? So, therefore, it should always be hundreds, or in his him, right? Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, you don't know what can be right today can be wrong tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're going with right today.
Okay, right. That's okay. That's okay. I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Like I said, because in that when I gave the fight, it was right at 80. Then he punched me, and right now it's saying 60 when I look back. Now it's not.
Sure.
Then I can be like, when to pull back or when to assert.
Fair.
But yeah, I think with certain things in terms of my funeral, yeah, I'd be like, I want this, I want that, I want that.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Fair.
Some other things, give it to power of attorney to people. Like, you can't fight with this person. This person has my authority. So you may feel some type of way and everything about it and everything like that. But if they're going to make the executive decision, they're making the executive decision. Sure. Try be diplomatic about it. Fair. Diplomacy fails hard.
It is what it is.
Accept. Sure. But yeah, that I think that's my final take on it.
Okay, and your chat?
Oh.
You still have your chat?
Oh, yes.
Hey, your phone dead?
Oh, no, don't worry. I don't need it. So there was a man. I want to tell you guys about like a crazy story. It happened back in the days now, but I think the sequence of events of the story is an insane story. So there was he was a medical student. Okay. He was a medical student who told his family, listen, I'm going to get you guys out the mud. I'm going to become a doctor. Got accepted into medical school. He went into medical school, right? He did his years, and then there was a test that he failed, right? But all he needed to do, it was just one test, was retake the test.
Sure.
They offered him that opportunity. If he retook the test, applied to retake the test, studied, he could have carried on, became a full doctor and everything. But because he was also so sure and good of himself, he couldn't live with the shame of saying, I failed the test. So it messed him up to the point where the reapply time basically failed.
Okay.
Right. But he couldn't go back to his family, right, who he promised everybody, listen, I'm going to be a doctor and everything. I got you guys. We're going to get out the mud. He couldn't live with that shame. So he went back and told everybody, I'm still in med school.
Okay.
He attended...
Dr. Lani.
He attended Dr. Lani's... It's kind of crazy, this one, right? Attended all the classes and everything. He went to school like it was normal. But he wasn't basically in med school anymore because he had failed that test. He didn't retake it. Sure. Right? Eventually, he gets it comes to graduation, like point, right? And he's like, now I need to tell people. So he's told people at the home, listen, graduated, now I'm a doctor. So now he just recently also got married, right? After he just graduated. Sure. So he told his wife's like, yo, we need the racks now. Sure. Where you gonna go work? Sure. Right? So he's like, oh shit, I need to start taking some racks in. So what he decided to do is like, okay, instead of me saying I'm gonna go work at a certain hospital, he told them I work for the World Health Organization.
Oh, okay. Who?
Yeah. Who? Who do I work for? You
Sure.
know what I mean? So that way I don't need to give my license or credentials to say that I work at this specific place. And also I work for basically a government asset, like a world asset thing. Sure. So I can't always express what I'm doing at work. So I can keep it on the hush-hush.
Sure.
Like, they don't want me to talk about this thing. It's a world thing and everything like that. Shut. He tells his family, I'm working for the World Health Organization. Nah. So now it doesn't solve the thing that he still needs to be bringing money into the household because the wife is like, hey, yo, where's the racks? So what this guy started doing is basically creating a Ponzi scheme with his friends and family saying, listen, I work for the World Health Organization. So I know which stocks in terms of pharmaceuticals are going to go up and go down and everything. Give me your money. I'll reinvest it and you'll get your money back and everything. Sharp. He starts getting money from friends and family and everything. He takes that money home. But the wife is also like, yeah, you're bringing in racks, but you're not bringing in consistent racks. Like it's racks, but it's not doctor racks, right? So it gets to a point where now the family and friends are like, start saying, yo, where's my racks? 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 Like, listen, no, don't worry, I got you. Listen, I got you. Listen, I got you. Eventually, his father-in-law, the wife's pops, is like, hey, bro, where's my racks? He's like, dog, I work for the World Health Organization. Don't worry, it's coming. That guy's like, nah, I don't care about all of that. I want my racks now. I need this now. Right? So he starts saying, ish, now I'm in a bind because I need to give this guy his racks back and everything, right? So he sorts out a plan there and everything to get the racks back to this lady, but then he like disappears for a bit, right? Comes back into their life. Things are pishosh, but like, yeah, he can still work it and everything, right? So eventually, what happens is like now the kids that he has are in school, right? I think there's a payment.
Damn, it's gone that far.
Yeah. Oh no, dog. He kept it going for a long time, bro. The kids are in school now, and like there's a problem at school, right? Now, when there was a problem at school, they called the World Health Organization and say, we're looking for smang mang because the payments are not coming in and everything, right? They go tell their wife like, hey, dog, we called this person, the school, like, hey, dog, we called this guy's work of place and they've never heard of him. Right? So now he's there like, hey, the jig is up. Right? So instead of going back to everybody and explaining to them, listen, I lied about everything like that and everything, and this is when it becomes a little bit morbid. He says to himself, the only solution is to take out everybody who could have had a problem with me not keeping up the masquerade. So he goes to his parents, goes to the wife's parents, and the crazy thing is that with both parents, he had lunch with them first. And then after he had lunch with them,
so I know where you are.
Goes to his wife. The day, I think it was at night, like they just had dinner, sleep, kids, lunch the next day with them. And then, he had a mistress. That's what also set things off also, because the mistress was like, yo, where's my racks also? That's when he had to disappear and everything. So now, because the school called the World Health Organization and said, listen, that nigga don't work there, and certain people can find out and know about it, he went to the mistress also, got away with it for a bit, and then eventually they arrested him.
Yeah, because everyone around you just started, nigga.
Correct. So he couldn't live with the fact that, listen, I can't go back and tell people I failed. This is what I want to do and everything. So he kept that ruse up for so long that he was like, this is the only way I can get it done and everything. I think it's Claude something, the guy's name and everything. Whatever, bro.
Yeah. That Ponzi scheme was a fail.
Dog.
As all Ponzi schemes are.
But that one was a fail, dog. That thing clearly didn't make enough money. Because, I mean, if not, you have to go take how many bodies? 7 bodies.
Yeah. In order for you to keep it.
Yeah, you're just surviving with that Ponzi scheme.
And I think the problem is also him going to...
2 kids.
Yeah, it's 2 kids. I don't know if he took out... I know he took out his own parents. I don't know if he took out
Her parents.
her parents.
Okay, alright.
Or if it's one of the parents I think were spared in the situation. But he took out somebody's parents between his parents and the wife's parents. So it's those two bodies, his two kids.
Where's this guy from? Don't tell me Florida.
I think it's France.
Okay, alright.
I think it was France or somewhere in Europe. But yeah, that whole situation happened, and he said like the only way I can get away. I think the problem with him was he went to go get a mistress when he already knew that things were tight.
Niggas, your dicks will get you in trouble, dog.
That
I don't
is
wanna lie to
very
you,
much
niggas.
true.
Like, your dicks cannot save you, bro. Like,
If anything,
they're
most
the
of the time,
opposite of a
it's
savior,
ignorance,
nigga.
dog.
That's the antagonist in your story. Actually, that's the real truth. That's the real truth. The true antagonist in your story as a man is your penis.
Correct. No, actually, yeah,
Bro,
it's like those guys that went to go scam in America, and then they went to the strip club, and then they put the strippers back to the base of operations. And then they didn't want to give them the money when they hit like a crazy lick, and they didn't want to give them like what, like $5,000 US, and they made like a lick for 200, and they only got caught because
bro,
those were like, oh, you ain't gonna give us something, officer. That's a whole lot of computers in there.
Exactly. You see that man in Cape Town? He got robbed for 300K worth of possessions. Cause he was at the club, he met some dollies. He thought they were gonna get freaky with him.
Mona Lisa.
Yep. Spiked his shit in Cape Town. Like, dog, and like they took like watches, jewelry, extra cash lying around.
Because you're listening to your penis.
Exactly.
But you also got drugged so high about that, actually.
Yeah,
like, for reals. But
being spiked is not fun, I would assume.
Terrible. Fucking terrible thing. Fucking terrible.
There's actually one night where I assume I was spiked.
Bro.
But the thing is, I actually have a theory that I would like to bring up on the vibe, right? And I would like this to be a short because I need us to discuss this,
Okay.
Bro. Do you guys notice a correlation between how drunk you are when you're sad versus when you're happy?
Yeah.
When you're sad or feeling uncomfortable, do you see how drunk you actually get?
I think with me personally, is that when I'm happy and I drink, I burn
a lot more of the alcohol
out of me. Even if I take a lot of it, I'm moving, I'm dancing, I'm everywhere. So that regulation of alcohol getting burned off me.
Sure.
When I'm sad, I don't want to do anything, but I'm still also posing a lot. So now it's just marinating. It's just here. Within all the blood streams, like I can feel it in my femur, dog. Have you ever felt alcohol in your femur, boy? That's what I think the situation is. Personally. Personally. You know what I mean? I don't know if that works for everybody, but I think when I'm happier, I have more to burn off and I don't have to think about, like everything else and still not be burning it off. It's just sitting there. Because somebody did a study, they're like, a shot takes an hour for it to kick in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And Bruce act like that thing works now. And I've always said.
Take a shot now and be like, and then be like, yeah, let's go.
No, like, you're hyped. You're more happy now that you've taken a shot. That's what is happening.
It's not the alcohol.
It's not the alcohol.
As people that have done this now for probably 78 episodes, 79, 80. I know
how long this thing takes to kick in.
Y'all know. Y'all seen us. Like, we'll be there first hour, take a whole lot of drinks, and then you'll ask them, how did they get to this point? Because it all kicked in while
it was. It was loading. Sing, come here.
Ding, 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 ding,
Sure.
But yeah, so crazy ass story. I think. Listen, there's a saying in Japan where they say, if you get on the wrong train, the longer you stay on that train, the further it takes you from where you wanted to get off. So if you're on a train and you miss the first stop, get off at the next one.
Get off.
Get off. Cause
if you notice your girl is crazy, it's not because she's so much into you. She's just a chanios. Get off. Because you'll pay for that shit later. I said what I said.
Say, conductor, this is my stop.
Exactly.
Ding, ding. We are landing at Shibuya. Yeah, that's me. Grab your dust and get out, bro. Because the further you let that train take you find yourself in places that you didn't even know existed in your own country, in your own world. And it's a problem, bro. That guy said, "Hey, guys, I flopped. I messed up the test."
True.
You know what I mean? Ideally, they come together, galvanize, and be like, "Listen, let's look for ways.
This is how we can. Because if
And
you're
then-
able to go that far in doctoring, you're able to go pretty much far in like a lot of other shit that can get you money.
Well,
Like
even if somebody told him,
engineering, the CA, whatever. Yeah.
If somebody just told him, "Listen, bro, you can take the retest. It's fine.
It's crazy.
Just pass it and get the
Sure.
papers. You've come this far. You're not dumb."
Sure.
If somebody just said that to him, he would have been like, okay, you know what?
Let's cook.
Let's cook.
Sure.
Take his retest, get the papers, move on. But you said, "Nah, this is not my stop," even though it was the wrong stop. You said,
True.
let me keep going on this train. And then this train led to an entire tragedy. So don't hold those things in, guys. Like shame can make it worse.
Sure.
The more you hold on.
Go
to
watch Big Mouth and see the shame monster. You see something.
Oh, it grows, bro. It grows and
you'll
makes
see
your problems worse and worse and worse and worse, dog. Like sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow
True.
when things go wrong. But if you can see that, not even if you can see, yeah, it can always just get worse. And if it gets worse and gets worse and gets worse and gets worse and it gets to a situation now your shame is basically dictating you, you're cooked. You're cooked, brother. You're cooked. You're cooked. Heal. You feel me? But yeah, that was an insane story that
No facts.
all that happened and everything. But that was my chat for the week. Should we get into the alcohol review?
Alcohol review.
Bobbejaan.
Baboon. So, for those of you who don't know, we have 4 tiers of scoring our alcohol that we drink on the podcast, right? And it is called tips.
But it's not how you spell it.
Yeah, it's just for the vibe. Right, it's tips. There you go. So it goes taste, aesthetic, price, proximity to the dude.
IP.
Yeah.
Which means,
Sure.
how lit are you from 1 to 10?
Sure. So on taste, I'll give it a 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
Straight.
A 7. A
What
straight.
did you have it with?
So straight, I'll give it a 7. Dashed with this, I'll actually give it like a 7.5 to 8. I can't decide where it lies, but like, yeah, I feel like you're drinking alcohol. So yeah, it's like a weaker Jaeger with close to the same. Okay, wait, I will get to that later. But like, it's like a less like the taste of Jaeger version of Jaeger.
Okay. Yeah. I'd agree with you. It's not as rich as Jaeger is also.
Sure.
Also, South African brand. So, bottled and produced. Bobbejaan. Sorry about that. Fact checker. I just want to prompt you, ne price, ne? If you can just start, ne, before we get to that.
Yeah,
point, you know what I mean?
go find it now.
Shout out,
Do you
my
want to see
brother.
the spelling?
Love you, my
Oh,
brother.
no, you found it before, ne?
No, he just spelled Bobbejaan.
But I feel like if you say liquor, it
Yeah,
will
if you
come.
say Bobbejaan alcohol, I'm sure you can find it. But anyways, back to taste.
True.
Straight, I'd give it a 7. And then dash, I'd give it a 7.5. I agree with you. It's a less rich Jaeger. But the problem with Jaeger is that it's so rich. But this one is like, you can get that Jaeger taste, but without it being overbearing.
Yeah.
Like Jaeger's very overbearing.
I actually would like to chill this and find out how it feels
How
as
it feels.
shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would actually be a
Sure.
nice thing to do. But yeah. Taste, yeah.
Okay.
Aesthetic?
Aesthetic, I'll give this a hot, like, so I was going to give it a 9. I just don't like, once you've poured, it starts streaming down and it kind of sticks out that you've poured from this.
You've poured.
I think it's because of the way the bottle is shaped here at the top that it collects, and then but I'll give it a hot 8. I think this is a sexy bottle shape.
Yeah, I'd agree
I think
with
they did their big one. Oh, 8
give it
as
an
well?
8 also.
Okay,
I like it. The colors, it gives you like enough words at
Sure.
the back. The finishings are also proper
Sure.
and everything. Things aren't peeling.
Exactly. And
Nothing
that's so
like
good
that.
to see, bro. Yeah.
Cork.
Sure.
A dope, I guess, logo, whoever this guy is. He reminds me of, is it Hit Monkey? Yeah.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Hit Monkey.
Sure,
So
sure,
dope. Price?
Oh, do you have it? Okay.
So, as a non-drinking, non-alcoholic fact checker,
Yes.
I don't know which store is telling the truth, bro. But I
Okay.
see Take a Lot now. So I'm gonna assume that'll give us a
Ballpark.
ballpark figure. So on Take a Lot, I'm seeing it's 369
Okay.
for the bottle, and I'm also seeing like 390.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it's around that
Around the
350 to
350
400 mark.
400
Okay,
mark.
I
Yeah, I hear
I think it's on the steeper side.
Yeah.
But I'll give it like a 6.5 because
about
I'm
to say that.
comparing it to
To
Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Yeah. So
Jaeger
I
hits
think,
you harder than this also, so.
But if you wanna not go through it while trying to get the same like style, then yeah, I think this is
the
a
one.
good option. I highly actually recommend trying this.
Yeah.
For y'all who drink.
It's
Yeah.
a bit pricey, let me not even lie to
Yeah.
you, but it's a nice experience.
Sure.
And then on PTRIP, why I gave it a 6.5, I'll give myself a 6 because yeah,
you
I'm
don't
still-
feel knocked, man.
Yeah, I might. I could have this, but there's still a lot in here also. So
Yeah, they
should also take
we might
into
not
account.
have
Yeah. So,
drank that
but
much.
yeah, I guess 7. Then I'll give it a 7 for 30%. Yeah, I'll give it 7.
I think I'll give it like a 6.5. I think I've drank quite a bit. This is my third glass, and I drank the first one straight.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so yeah, I feel like it's decent. Like I'm feeling like, but I think it's a more mellow drunk than
Yeah,
it is
than a
like a
rowdy
hyper
one.
drunk,
Yeah.
which adds on to that.
It's actually
So,
a nice experience.
Sure,
actually.
like it would be very good to just chill and sip this. Yeah, if you wanna have DMCs and shit.
So check it out, Bobbejaan. But on that bombshell, spin on Boo Prof.
And Chix Lungu,
And
we
have
been
the
Vibe.
shout out, y'all.
You know what it is.
Woo!